Hi guys, 18 Dap here and welcome to this episode of Comment of the Week. Let's get the video started. So guys, a couple of comments from this week's videos. First one comes from Dean Botterill. This was on the Wimbledon Doncaster preview. He said, the way we're playing at the Mo, I'd take a draw too. Looking at these games last week, tomorrow and next Saturday, we should have been looking at 9 points. We could be lucky to get 3. And the second comment, philosophical, fantastic name. He said on the same video, alright Dapper, we're having a bit of a lean spell. Really should be beating these if we're promo material. Not sure we are, so Rovers will win 1-0. Now, I've selected these two comments because it's going to be a little bit of a rant. Well, not so much a rant, more kind of a little bit of a frustrations getting out kind of video. The game went on, we got beat 2-1. Very, very frustrating result. I agree with Phil. We should be beating teams, no disrespect to AFC Wimbledon or Milton Keynes Dons, but if we're aiming to be top 6 or aiming to be promoted, they're teams that we should be beating, especially MK Dons at home. Wimbledon can be a tricky place to go sometimes. We've not done well there at all in our history. So I wasn't that surprised with the result, if I'm honest. Looking back at the highlights, I think the second goal was a clear push on Halliday. I'm not sure how the officials didn't see that, but that's by the by, play to the whistle, and by the sounds of it, we just weren't good enough on the day, and that seems to be a reoccurring theme at the minute, not good enough. MK Dons, I thought we were going to blow them away in the first 10 minutes, and then the next 70 came, and we just, excuse me, just didn't perform at all, and then it got to the last 5-10 minutes, and we turned it on again, started turning the screw, and MK Dons wobbled a lot. I just can't get my head around why we're not consistently performing like that, because I think if we do, we've got the team. We've shown that in the early stages of this season that the team as a starting 11 is good enough. I think recent weeks have shown that the depth in the squad is a mile away, and I think there's a chance that we could get top 6. I think with our starting 11 could be top 6, but that strength in depth concerns me massively. I just don't think we're good enough when players are out injured or suspended. It's shown with Tom Anderson out. I think he holds the defence together at the minute. Donovan Daniels giving away far too many penalties. Why he dove in like he did on Saturday, I do not know. Credit to him though, he came out on social media and apologised. I think he knew what he'd done was stupid. I don't think there's any other way of saying it. I just don't understand why he's not shepherded him to the byline and the trouble's gone, but he's just dove in, rush of blood to the head. I don't know. But to Dean's comment, lucky to get the 3 points. We've got Accrington Stanley coming up this Saturday. Fantastic result for them. 4-1 against Portsmouth, beating Bolton 7-1 as well. They're starting to pick up. I think you're going to be on the money, mate. We could be lucky to get 3 points here across these 3 games. We've got the one against MK Dons, so we need to win to get 4 points after getting beat by Wimbledon. So couple of weeks back when we beat Southend 7-1, probably looked at these 3 games and thought, happy days leading up to Christmas, get these points in the bag, get them on the board, because we have got a tough Christmas period. Peterborough, Sunderland, Oxford, could be a very, very troubling time. January can't come quick enough. I think we need an influx of new players. I'm hoping that the new recruitment manager does his business, because I'm not one for shouting for managers' heads. I think Darren Moore is a very good coach. in terms of his media, I mean, Vicky, I'm used to it now. I think he comes across as quite calm and calculated. Vicky has a different opinion. Doesn't really follow football, but she kind of listens in when I'm watching videos. And she said the other day that it doesn't kind of fill her with confidence, whereas with Grant McCann, Vicky felt like she had a lot more confidence in him and how he held himself in the conferences and press and the media side of football. She had a lot more confidence in him than Darren Moore. But for me, I think he's a fantastic coach. Hopefully the backroom staff that he's bringing in do the business in terms of recruiting players, because we need them. We need the players to give us strength in depth. If we got top six and luckily got promoted, I hope we do. But I can't see it at the minute. But we would be whipping boys in the championship. So I think big changes need to come in January. But these comments, I think, it's kind of a cross section of Rovers fans at the minute. Last season, I looked forward to going to games. There was a buzz around the club. This season, that seems to have just fell flat a little bit. And I think supporters and performances kind of go hand in hand. If the performances aren't there, the fans start getting on the back, and then there's negativity around the club. And like I say, at the minute it just feels really, really flat. And hopefully over the Christmas period, the Black Bank and the East Stand, West Stand can get behind the boys, pull out some performances from them, because we know that they're capable of it. The squad is decent. I think there's potential for some really, really good players in there. We just need to get it out of them. And I think getting on the backs is not the way to do it. So hopefully we can get behind them this Saturday, and try and get these 3 points and start looking up the table rather than behind us, because we're kind of middling in the table, not too far away from the playoffs, but need to be keeping an eye over his shoulder as well, so we don't get dragged into that. But yeah, a couple of comments there that I just thought I'd have a chat about, and kind of have a chat about Rovers in general. So yeah, tough time. Hopefully January sees us turn a corner. And that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed it, big thumbs up for us please. Comments in the section down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.